Hello and welcome back to some more Tour de France 2021. This is part 16 of our playthrough with Team Jumbo Visma. We are into the final stretch now with 6 stages to go. We will be all finished on Saturday. Can we win the yellow jersey? Well, the next 3 stages are definitely going to be a big indicator in that. Last time out, as we know, things didn't necessarily go fully to plan in terms of winning the stage. I will just let it load here. But Roglic did finish 6th in the end, getting a big amount of time on Pogačar and Bernal, Alaphilippe, Quintana. We're well ahead of the guys that are really pressuring us for this yellow jersey, meaning that now we are 1 minute and 32 ahead of Pogačar, going into the last 6 stages, as I say. 3 big ones coming up, and let's get on with stage 16 today. Well, as mountain stages go, I don't think this one's too bad. Roglic should be able to hopefully extend his lead a little bit here. But we don't want to use too much energy. We really don't want to do that. I'm waiting for the guy to speak to us. There we go.
The finish isn't decided at the top of the climb, but the route is challenging, and it's an important day for the general classification. I hope you're in good condition, because we've got to defend the yellow jersey. Even if defending it remains the priority, we can also consider the stage win if the baroudeurs don't get too much of a lead. Have a good day, guys. Come on, we're aiming for victory.
Yeah, I don't think this is too bad, really. I think this one, calm before the storm. This one is going to be huge. You've got a highest classification climb to finish the stage, and it's 185 kilometers. Ditto with this one, 2 highest class climbs on one feed. Again, that's going to be difficult, but you have got a big descent in between them. And then after that, flat stages, I'm not really seeing much change after that. So if we can keep our noses in front, we're going to be in a very good position. Now, there has been a new patch since the last time I recorded Tour de France. I do record these reasonably far in advance, usually, but I'm recording this on Sunday. So, I only did this yesterday when you're watching this. But you've got three favourites there, 2 of them being ours, and now we can look at Roglic. He's in okay condition, so is Van Aert. Kuss looking good, Dumoulin as well, Groenewegen looking good, but Martin and Kruijswijk not looking great. Bennett looking okay, but I don't think we really want to get into any sort of breakaway today. I think we just want to try and keep it tight and make sure that we're leading the way. I think that's got to be the plan. So who are we going to start the race with? That's the question. Do we go with Bennett, or do we just go with Roglic? Possibly. No, we'll go with Bennett. Here we go. You can take control of another rider at any point. We know that.
Hello and welcome to all. Today's stage is promised to the baroudeurs. Too difficult for pure sprinters, not selective enough for the favourites. It would be surprising to see the teams lay down a heavy tempo behind the early breakaway. So we should see a fair share of riders aiming to take the lead. But as usual, taking the right opportunity won't be as simple as it seems.
That's good enough, lads. There's no way we can lose the green jersey today. It's good.
There's an acceleration.
So Madua's going for it. We just need to watch for the likes of Pogačar.
With downhill start, you can't afford to react late to any attacks if you want to be part of the early breakaway. If the peloton sits up, the gap will soon widen.
It's not over. There's a counter-attack.
Go on then, let's go with Bennett. I'm always tempted into the breakaway. We'll go with Meduis here.
Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy to attack. His team is at full throttle. They have no one at the front.
Yeah, I think we can be happy with this. So it's a 2-man breakaway at the moment, though. Ooh, a little bit of grass there. Not great. I just want to get onto the back of Meduis. He's trying to let me through. I think he can think again, Meduis.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Go on. I'll take the lead now, mate.
Attack
Go on.
at the head of the peloton.
There we go. We'll see how this breakaway gets on. I don't think much is going to happen with it because we're only 20 seconds ahead of the peloton.
Up in the climber standings.
Well, we're nearly at the top of the first climb. We're just going to put in a little bit of pace with Roglic. See what he can do. And then we've, of course, got a big descent after this. So we'll go and get the 8 points and then see how we get on down the climb. Gus is up there, Bernal's up there.
Watch out. He's organizing the chase behind you because you're dangerous. But nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Oops. Onto the grass a little bit there. Obviously, we're not going to use too much energy here. Well, this is very, very tight, isn't it? But yeah, well, you know, we're not going to get massively ahead. We don't really want to at this stage, but just try and string that peloton out a little bit. 172 is maybe a little bit too much for where we want to be at the moment. Just a little bit dangerous having that many people in the peloton. Okay, so we're 5 kilometers away from the intermediate sprint. I don't think we want to put too much effort into this. You know, we have got a big lead in this classification, but if we get some points, that would be good. I think it is important as well to keep everybody, you know, in a good position for this.
First riders have reached the intermediate sprint.
So Uran leading the way at the moment. He'll be looking to back into us probably, so that he gets a little bit of help up the next climb. The next climb looks like the killer of today's stage. Put in a bit of a sustained effort with Van Aert here. There's some big points available. There's the 1 kilometer line. So let's go for it. Van der Poel's going for it as well. I think we'll be able to beat him on the line here. Yeah, easily. Easily. And there you go. Very nice. So 20 points.
Well done. You increase your lead a little bit more in the points classification.
20 points. Very, very good there.
This isn't the moment to relax.
Well, Bennett gets in there as well, but nobody else at this point. But you can see all of our guys are here. So what do we do here? We'll just have a little think before we do anything stupid. I mean, Bardet's going for it. Not really a danger for the general. Yeah, I think we just keep going with our current game plan. We'll keep Roglic protected and hopefully Van Aert as well with Kuss, and yeah, that should be all good. Okay, so we're within 3 kilometers of the top of this monstrous climb, really. We've just been doing our old tactic of having somebody protect us up here. And, you know, trying to keep most of our guys near the front. I think we need to get Van Aert and Kruijswijk back up with this group if we can. So we'll just tell them to stick in a little bit more pace. 30 seconds behind us at the moment. It shouldn't take too long for them to catch up. You can see them there, so they'll be back in now. And let's just get them to persist without limit. Bennett and Van Aert there. Koos looking good. We took our feeds because the feed zone is at the bottom of the climb that's coming up. But we seem to be in a very, very strong position here. You know, we've got lots of our guys up in this first group. You know, we should actually be able to go and get some good mountain points here. Which, you know, we could come right back into this, especially with the highest class climb coming up in the next stages. With double points on the line. If we're going to win those stages, potentially, we could get ourselves right back into the polka dot jersey standings. So we'll see. We're about 1 kilometre away here. I think it is worth going for it just a little bit. We're going to use Dumoulin to put in a little bit of pace. Quintana's here as well. We're going to keep an eye on these guys behind. Alright, let's go and get ourselves 10 points. Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
To be sure to keep it today.
And now we're going down the mountain. We'll see what Dumoulin fancies doing. Hopefully putting in a little bit of pace. I think we need to tell Van Aert to put in just a slight bit of pace down this descent. Because if we can get a little bit of time, that would help.
Is a stage race specialist. Very strong in the mountains and able to accelerate in the final meters, he bounced back from his Tour de France 2020 disappointment to win Liège-Bastogne-Liège, and for the second time in a row, the Tour of Spain. Tom Dumoulin is a complete all-round rider. Specialist against the clock, he was crowned world champion in 2017. He's also able to compete against the best in the mountains, as demonstrated when he won the Tour of Italy's pink jersey.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
Well, we're just over 1 kilometre away from the top of this final climb of the day. Second class climb this. So some of the guys may struggle with it. We'll give Kuss his blue gel, maybe Kruijswijk as well. Van Aert should be okay. We might tell Van Aert to actually put in a little bit more pace so that he gets into a good position. Just going to have a look here. So he's dropping off a little bit, so get him to stick some extra pace in so that he can get right back into this. We need him in this top group because we want him to essentially win the stage. So there's Quintana. He's going to win the climb. We're hopefully going to get some more points here. And we do. And Wout van Aert is up here now.
He's chasing after you. You must hold out. Go, go!
So we need to put some pace in. Try and stay with Quintana,
A pure climber,
Quintana can be
Quintana embodies Colombian cycling. Despite his weakness in time trials, he does have
a
the Tour of
contender,
Italy and the
but
Tour
you
of
know, he
Spain
is
among
9
his
minutes
career
behind. But with
achievements.
2 more mountain stages coming up, we don't want him to get too much of a confidence boost today. So,
Oh, another 10 kilometers to retain the jersey.
well, we're 10 kilometers away from the finish, and I think, you know, with Van Aert, we need to start to up his tempo a little bit, maybe 90% or so.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
We've got everybody here at the front. And, you know, I mean, look at us. We've got 5 guys in this top group. And this is why we're doing so well in the team standings. We've got this little lip to climb up. We've got to make sure we're in a good position for that final sprint. And Van Aert can do it. There's no doubt about that. Stuck to the wheels of Bennett.
The hill has been crested, but nobody's managed to get away. Victory will surely come down to a sprint.
You know, Van Aert is going to be in such a good position here. And so is Roglic as well, to be honest with you. You know, I know all of our rivals are up here. Bernal's up here. Pogačar's up here. But they're not gaining any time on us. Not at all. So we've got this little bit of downhill and then 5 kilometres for the finish.
5 kilometres left for the head of the race.
So I'm going to tell everybody to put in just a little bit, a little bit of extra meat. Get ourselves ready for this final sprint.
Only 5 kilometers left. Go, again!
There's 50 points for the stage win. You would expect that this would almost guarantee Van Aert getting victory in that classification. 3 kilometres to go. We're just going to tell him to have his blue gel.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
We're gonna take our blue gel with Roglic, and hopefully we'll be in a good position. So, 2 kilometres to go.
You're going to win it. Go!
1.7 to go. So as we come round this final corner, there's the 1 kilometre line. We're gonna tell we're gonna switch to Van Aert. And we're going to tell Roglic to attack, basically.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
The red pennant is in sight.
Here
at
we
the front
go.
of the race.
The breakaway is 1 kilometre from the finishing line.
Yeah, we messed up a little bit there. It looks like Roglic is he going to win it? Well, Roglic does win it. We finish 4th with Van Aert. We just ran out of red energy there at the end. That was a little bit of a mistake. But Roglic winning the stage, that's got to be good. We'll hopefully get a condition bonus from that as well. And I think we can be overall very, very pleased with that stage. We managed it well. And we've got ourselves even more of a gap now for the yellow jersey. And, you know, we didn't tire ourselves out too much, which is very, very good. Yeah, Van Aert just ran out of red energy. So we just had to stick to the wheels in front. And okay, we finished 4th, but I'm not that bothered about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly.
So Roglic.
Here is the winner of the Cyanide stage. Primož Roglic. He's in sparkling form, and you can clap him loudly. Here's the yellow jersey
And Roglic leading the way there as well. Van Aert still with the green jersey. Uran, okay, he's got best climbing. But I tell you what, Roglic did get a little bit of a dent in that today. We will have a little look and see how far behind we are.
Well done, lads. Congratulations to you. We were the pre-race favourites, and you lived up to the role with brio. Well done for this win. We retain the yellow jersey. It's a perfect day.
So there you go. I mean, you know, for 5 of our guys to be in the top 16 is fantastic, really. Roglic got himself 21 points in the polka dot jersey classification. Roglic now leading by 1 minute 45 over Pogačar. Bernal seems to have... oh no, Bernal there still in 4th. Quintana back into the top 10. Landa just dropping down to 10th position now. So, yeah, lots of pressure on these guys. Uran leading the way, but Roglic back up to 7th now. Only 27 points behind Uran leading the way. I think Roglic can come back and win that. Now, we're obviously not going to focus on it, but it is something that could potentially happen. So that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for more Tour de France content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.